habitat form?
So especially in our urban areas, it's really nice that I can say, even to people who have only a small green space or small garden that they manage, that all these little interventions really do make a difference. So the thing about an urban area is it's all about creating stepping stones of habitat. A lot of our urban species, bats and birds and insects, they're very mobile. So it's about thinking about, okay, what's my green space? What have I got? What can I work with? What's around me? What will I be plugging a gap in? So gardens, railway lines, canals, what's existing, and you know, what little interventions can I do to improve my habitat? So small water bodies are great, and that's even down to a really small little pond, something that will create insect rich habitat. Night flowering plants, things like jasmine, evening primrose, things that attract moths. But generally it's whatever's good for wildlife is good for bats, is good for insects, is good for birds. Thinking about, because that's thinking about kind of plugging gaps in habitat and creating more green and creating corridors through the landscape, but thinking about, okay, well, what could sever that kind of habitat? And one of the biggest issues, and we've sort of touched on it when we've talked about predation, is controlling artificial lighting. And I would say in our urban areas, that is probably the biggest threat to our bats, and to allowing bats to spread through our urban areas successfully.